In a big win for those of us who fight against crony capitalism, Moderna, the giant pharmaceutical company, loses its $700 million contract with the federal government to develop the bird flu vaccine.
The administration has canceled a contract with Moderna for the development of a bird flu vaccine for humans.
For the record, we at Against Crony Capitalism aren't against vaccines, okay? But we are against crony capitalism.
Angelica Peebles joins us now with more, and you could conjecture a lot of things about this between RFK Jr. and vaccines and mRNA. What's behind all this, Angela?
Yeah, good morning, Joe. So this is just the latest in a string of events that we've seen related to COVID vaccines over the last week. And what's happening here is that the Trump administration is canceling a more than $700 million contract with Moderna to develop a bird flu vaccine and other pre-pandemic influenza viruses. And so what's really notable about this is that obviously we've seen this, we've seen bird flu tearing through birds and all.
Does bird flu exist? Did they kill off a ton of chickens and blow up the price of eggs and chicken? Yes, that did indeed happen. But remember, she is also obligated to say what she just said.
Also, dairy cows and the risk to humans. And so what we saw in the Biden administration is that they really ramped up this work and they were helping to.
She's not wrong about that. A lot of people got paid thanks to Joe Biden and the NIH and their connections.
They were going to fund a phase 3 trial to see if we could use mRNA for a bird flu vaccine if it indeed spills over to humans. And now,
don't worry, this research is still going to go on. It's just that Moderna, a deeply crony capitalist company where the leadership made literally billions, individually speaking, like their leadership, like as in like C-suite, made billions during COVID, they're not going to get funded for this by the American taxpayer anymore. And something just occurred to me. If this is such an important thing for humanity, how about one of those people from the C-suite of Moderna donate their $1 billion, because it's only $750 million or $700 million coming from the taxpayer. Why don't they donate their $1 billion to do this research? Then I don't think that many people would have much of a problem with it.
Now the cancellation of this vaccine is quite a surprise. Maybe not a surprise now.
A surprise to whom?
Because we had been hearing rumblings about this for the past few months, but we just saw this contract ramp up right before the last administration left, and now
you don't say. So Biden and his administration were trying to hook up their cronies on the way out the door. We're shocked. It's not like we've seen that in other places or anything.
You have the Trump administration saying that they felt like after a rigorous review, we concluded that the continued investment in Moderna's H5N1 mRNA vaccine was not scientifically or ethically justifiable. And they're saying that it's not just about efficacy, it's about safety. And so it's interesting to hear them really casting doubt on just the safety and the efficacy of mRNA vaccines as a whole.
Oh, no! The cronies are going to have to find a new avenue to get paid.